see, at this point, I need to put a very strong disclaimer to this video. This is not to talk down on any man of God at all, okay? See, guys, there are genuine men of God who are serving God, who God called. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, you are highly welcome. My name is Lillian and I live here in Mexico with my family. So feel free to subscribe to this channel already, okay? To you, my returning subscribers, thank you so much. In fact, I can't just thank you guys enough for all you are doing. Anytime I upload any video, you guys come to watch. Thank you so much, okay? So guys, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my experience with a fake prophet. Okay, yeah, fake prophet. Like, don't come for me and ask me how do you know he's a fake prophet. Okay, yeah, the Bible says that by their fruits you shall know them, and yeah, I know that he is a fake prophet. Okay, so I don't know what might sit well with you might not sit well with me. So, like, to me, he's a fake prophet. Okay, so if you want to really hear the gist of my experience with this fake man of God, please relax, grab your popcorn, grab anything grabbable as we dive into the video.
There's not much to do when all I can is thinking about you not doing well.
So guys, that was back in 2016 when I was still in school. um my school used to be a kind of 3 hours drive to my maternal home. So I usually love going to see my grandmother during some weekends. One of those weekends, I went to see my grandmother, and coincidentally, there was this church program that was supposed to hold in my village square, like in my community square. Like, my house is very close to the community square, okay? And this community square is usually open for all kinds of programs. Like, any church that wants to hold any program there, they're free to come and hold the program, okay? Provided it is not threatening anyone, okay? So, like, and what all these church programs, okay, we usually attend most of them, and most of them are genuine. Like, you see the power of God flowing here and there, and okay, that is it. So coincidentally, there was supposed to be a church program holding in that community hall, okay? So now when I went home, my brother told me about it, and I said, okay, we will attend in the night. So when it was 10 p.m. at night, all of us headed out. We went to attend that church program. You guys, you know how it's usually very dark in the village anytime from 8 p.m., like 8 p.m. upwards. Yeah, so, and maybe just because of lack of power supply. So by the time it was 10 p.m., it was very dark. Like, it was very dark, okay? You guys know what I'm talking about. Now, when we attended that church program, immediately we stepped into that community hall where the church program was holding. So I began to observe everything, and you guys, the way things were moving didn't just sit well with me, and I regretted going to that program. I regretted going to that program. But then I stayed put, okay, just to wait out the program, okay, because I couldn't have gone home without the company of my brother, because I was so much afraid of the dark. For security purposes, I didn't go home. Now, while the program was going on, you see the things I told you that were not sitting well with me. Things like open your palms. People would open their palms. He would read their palms. He would read their foreheads, and many more. Like, the way things were going didn't just sit well with me. And then I was observing. You guys, some minutes into the program, this man of God called me out. Before he called me out, he would stay at the altar, gazing at me, looking, staring so much at me. And I'll be like, today not today, okay? While I was sitting down, the Spirit of God reminded me, remember the dream you had last night? That's the dream I had at school before coming down to the village. You guys, in this dream, it was just like a gathering, okay? In that gathering, there were few seats. So I happened to be one of the people that were, fortunate to have a seat. So I was sitting on that seat, very beautiful seat. So someone called my attention. When I got up, a particular man of God with a white collar came, grabbed my seat, and wanted to run away. Okay, you guys, I didn't know where this hefty young man came and surrounded the man of God in that dream, and told him that if he didn't drop that seat, that they would beat him. That was how the man of God dropped my seat and flee. It was just so swift. The dream was just so in a flash. I had the dream, and oh. So when I remember this dream, I looked at the man of God performing. Okay, I'm talking about the physical right now. I looked at him. It was exactly that color I saw him wearing in the dream that he was wearing physically. And I said to myself, no way. This man of God will not lay his hands on me. Okay, peradventure he calls me out. He is not going to lay his hands on me. So I was very much at alert. Now, immediately the Spirit of God reminded me of that dream. It wasn't up to 1 minute, he called me out. So while I was coming out, he was just, I can't remember vividly, he was just singing one song like that. Okay, while I was coming out, and I came out. Okay, when I came out, the first thing he wanted to do was to lay his hands on me. I withdrew myself. I said, sir, please pray from your distance. Don't lay your hands on me. I wasn't rude though, like, don't misunderstand me. I wasn't rude. I just say, please, man of God, pray from your distance, okay? Not like I outrightly rejected him praying for me, okay? I accepted, okay, pray for me, but don't lay your hands on my head, okay? I'm not comfortable with that. Just pray. Okay, now, on a normal sense, if he was a man of God and I'm a kind of rejecting him from touching my head, all he would have done was pray from his distance. Now, guys, it became more like a fight. He insisted that he must lay his hands on me, and on my own side I said, you will not lay your hands on me. I'm sorry, sir, you cannot lay your hands on me. It became a fight. At a time, he wanted to organize some guys. I told those guys, please don't just lay your hands on me, don't try it. So they withdrew. So at the time, he called some people. Of course, it's a village thing now, so most people knew me then. So he just asked them, who knows this girl here? Some people indicated that they knew me. Of course, it's a village thing, most of them know me. So he said, I want to pray for this girl. See, she's about to run mad in 7 days and she's becoming stubborn. The star spirit is making her to be stubborn. She's becoming, I said, God forbid. I will not run mad. God forbid. He said, who knows, who is she staying with? Her mother or who? They said she's staying with her grandmother. They said, okay, go tell her grandmother, convey this message to her. Tell her that first thing tomorrow morning, she should bring her here for prayers. Otherwise, I'm seeing her running mad in 7 days. I said, God forbid. It's not me. So you guys, this thing was happening towards the end of the prayer. When I went home, I quickly told my grandmother, Mama, see what I walked into with my own legs. My grandmother said, God forbid, back to sender, it's not your portion. So you guys, to cut the whole story short, in the morning, one of my relatives, okay, when they came to my house, I wanted to pass the information to my grandma. My grandmother said, oh, please, no, not like I'm rejecting your message, please. I don't want to hear anything about that man of God. How could he just, in fact, go. Me, my spirit doesn't even accept him. Just go, okay? So you guys, just wait, though. I'm going to tell you how God really vindicated me, like how God proved to those people that this man is fake. Because already people were looking at me like, this stubborn girl, look at you rejecting a man of God from praying for you, okay? So, guys, to cut the whole story short, 3 days into that incident, a rumor started circulating around the village that, this man of God came with some strange faces, some strange guys, okay? And anytime there's this place, they usually consult him. You pay some fees for consultation, which we never attended. So anytime he prayed for people, he would ask them to put some money in an envelope, go and drop it in any 3-road junction, 4-road junction, this and that, go to a motherless baby's home, this particular, he would just indicate the particular motherless baby's home. They would go and drop the money. And you guys, the news circulated around or started circulating around the community that some guys will be walking around the community anytime anybody drops such envelope. When everywhere is totally quiet, you know how villages are quiet, those boys will go and pick those envelopes and, you know, take to the man of God. So as if that wasn't enough, look at how God vindicated me. Hey, as if that wasn't enough, it wasn't up to 1 week. The next news that we heard is that this particular man of God has been apprehended by the Anglican Church. Why? Because he was camouflaging as an Anglican priest. So they arrested him, they apprehended him sharp, sharp. Hey, everybody started talking. Hey, oh my God, so this man is fake. Oh, they started questioning him. In fact, his answers, everything he was saying was just baseless. Okay, he's not even called, he's not even a man of God in the first place. He just, maybe he went to take some power from anywhere and started seeing vision for people. He doesn't even have a church, nothing. I know he must not have a church to be a man of God, but then this man was just fake. Hey, people started shouting, what? So you guys, this time around I'm vindicated. Like, if I'm walking, I was walking like someone who has been vindicated, of course. Okay, yeah. So this is my experience with this man. It was so dramatic. This is how they go about deceiving people. You needed to see how he was calling out people, telling them that this particular person is after you, this one, that one, da da da. Okay, there's this video I watched on Facebook. 4 hefty young men, or 3 hefty young men, okay, they invaded their mother, like went to this woman, started beating, flogging her, not with big cane, started flogging this woman, flogged her until she fell on the floor. They flogged her, flogged her. One ran inside to bring a fuel to lit up their mother. Why? Because a fake prophet told them that their mother is responsible for their own progressiveness. Who does that? Who? Now, I'm not saying that all mothers are saints. Like, this woman didn't kill you when you were a fetus. She didn't abort you. She gave birth to you. She didn't kill you as an infant. She didn't kill you as a toddler. She didn't kill you as a child. It is now that she's supposed to reap the fruit of her labor. Someone from somewhere now came and told you guys that your mother is responsible for your own progressiveness, without knowing that even the economic condition of Nigeria alone could be the reason why you are not progressing. Enough of these fake prophets. Like, you guys, this is how I didn't give that man a chance. Like, I didn't give him a chance. Oh my God. So I decided to come here and share this story so that, like, you should look out for all of them. The Bible says, by their fruits you shall know them. Don't just keep your head for anybody to lay his hands on. You might be seeing the physical. Are you seeing the spiritual? Are you seeing what they are taking away from you? Tomorrow you will be perambulating around, walking aimlessly, and think that your uncle is after you, or your sister, or your brother, or anyone around is after you, without knowing that your destiny has been tampered with for a long time. So guys, if you watched up till now, thank you for watching. This is my experience with this man of God. And subscribe to my channel if you've not subscribed to my channel. Turn your bell notification on so that anytime I upload another video, you will be notified about it. Bye for now.